So here we are in my kitchen. This is kind of like my first vlog or vlog, whatever you want to call it. I make a lot of stuff at home, so I just thought I'd start documenting it, taking some videos. We have all kind of kitchen gadgets, so you can see we got food processor, we got a sous vide, we got a dehydrator, and we got a Vitamix, and we got a food saver. So we're going to be videoing some of this stuff. Today I'll be starting off with something simple, quick 3 to 5 minute Paleo Whole30 compliant mayonnaise with really easy to find ingredients, super healthy, super fast to make, and extremely delicious. You don't need much to get started. All you need is, these are the basics. So you need some kind of acid, could be apple cider vinegar or lemons. You need some oil, preferably a nice mechanically pressed mild taste olive oil or coconut oil. You can even use animal fats like lard, some salt, and some good quality free range organic eggs. So equipment wise, what you need for this is a nice jar, preferably sterilized with boiling water, and a stick blender. For the method we're using, the stick blender has to be able to fit inside the jar. So do check the jar you're using before you put the ingredients in. Hi, back again. One important thing to note is all the ingredients must be at room temperature. So whether you're using vinegar or lemon juice, everything including the eggs, take them out of the fridge before you make this, or it might hinder the emulsification. Okay, so what you want to do first is put everything except the oil into the jar. So that's the eggs, the salt, and the acid. So that's 4 eggs I'm using for this one. It's quite a big jar, so make sure you got no shell in there. The hands are rinsed. Then we'll put in about half a teaspoon of salt. We can, obviously it's mayonnaise, you're not cooking it, so you can always adjust the salt later. But it's nice to give it a bit of a savoury flavour up front. And as for the vinegar, I'll be using organic apple cider vinegar for this one, but you can use equal amounts of lemon juice. Again, make sure the lemons are at room temperature. So we'll be using 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. The acid is absolutely essential to the emulsification of mayonnaise, so you do have to put it in. You can adjust it later. Obviously the vinegar and the lemon give slightly different tastes, and the amount gives different tastes too. Okay, so you got your eggs in there, your salt. What you need to do next is add your oil. So for this one, I've got 4 eggs, it's quite a big jar. I'm going to do about 2.5 to 3 cups of oil. So here we are, we've got some good quality mild taste olive oil. Going to pour out 3 cups of that. Remember, this is not baking, so you don't have to be super accurate. Here's the third, it's about just less than half a cup of oil going in. So this big jar, it's about 2.5 cups. Remember, it's going to take in some air, so you don't want it super full. So we're ready now. Just give it a little moment for the eggs to drop back down to the bottom. You want them underneath and everything else underneath the oil. So what you do is you get your stick blender and you want to push it right into the bottom, like right on top of the eggs. Push it right down, hold it down quite as tight as you can, and then turn it on, and the magic will happen. That's it, it's mayonnaise is forming. So you want to leave it in the same place, about 30 to 40 seconds at least. And that's it. Basically what you have there is mayonnaise. Like I said, it takes minutes. So What you can do now is adjust the salt and adjust the acid to your taste. So now you start tasting it. Blend it as long as you want. Obviously it will get thicker the longer you blend it, so if you want it nice and thick, just keep moving the blender up and down, blend it a bit thicker. Taste it. If you want it a little bit more savory, salty, add a little bit more salt. Obviously use high quality salt, pink Himalayan salt, non-iodized sea salt. You can add a little more vinegar, a little more lemon juice if you want, and that's it. Easy as that.